Hello, this is ZATATER, and I was just going through the new patch 1.05, and I saw some changes to Zafina as well, because the previous patch 1.04, which was very significant for Zafina character, and it changed Zafina character overview very much. I see some changes to Zafina in this patch as well. Now let me remind you, this is June 10, and only notes are out, which is available on Tekken official Japan website. The actual patch is not out yet. Actual patch is gonna come out on June 11th. I'm just gonna show you these moves before this new patch implements. Okay, so the first move, that first change on Zafina I saw in this patch, it's in common section. Okay, this change very much in common behaviors as well. Knockdown behavior induced by heat dash, allowing only for follow-up attacks on a downward opponent. Some heating edges only allow for follow-up attacks on a downed opponents when hit on the ground and followed by a heat dash. The following changes have been made to the knockdown behavior that occurs in this situation, made it possible to perform a side Yukimi. As a result, some follow-up attacks with slower startups may not no longer connect. Additional damage scaling has been applied on top of original damage scaling. Okay. For certain moves, where allowing a side Yukimi would prevent follow-up attacks, and the opponent's behavior on hit has been adjusted to ensure follow-up attacks still connect. Moves for which the opponent's behavior on hit has been changed due to reason 3. Okay, so the reason 3 is the for certain moves where allowing a side Yukimi would preempt follow-up attacks. The opponent's behavior on hit has been adjusted to ensure follow-up attacks still connect. Okay, so this move, they're talking about this move. So they are saying, during the heat dash, when first attack hits, the second attack would also hit. But they are also mentioning that for certain moves where allowing a side Yukimi would prevent follow-up attacks, the opponent's behavior on hit has been adjusted. On opponent's behavior on hit, when first attack hit, the second attack would be have been adjusted to ensure follow-up attack still connects. So they are saying that if even though they have made some changes, that if during first attack the second attack would be able to, if opponent is down on the down state, they would perform a side Yukimi and escape that, but they are also mentioning that this move will remain the same. If first attack hit, the second attack would also hit. This is the first change I saw. It is not a change, but it's worth mentioning because it can confuse some players. So the second change is on specific Zafina section. Balanced direction Zafina in 1.05. Zafina has only received changes aimed at addressing minor issues and improving overall satisfaction. So they are improving Zafina overall satisfaction for players. They are not making some big changes. Down 4-2. Adjusting the collision detection to mitigate the issue of swapping position when opponent is certain. Okay, so I am not sure this was not a small problem with Zafina, because I got punished because of this very very often. This move, for example, if opponent is getting up or doing some attack, some type of moves, which if you're doing this and it does not connect, the opponent would somehow goes to your back, and you will be facing their back, facing the other side of your opponent, and they could, you will not be able to block anymore, and you get punished very much. I got punished by this move very very often because opponent is hitting and I was just trying to, you know, launch him or get a tail swing. But in some move when they perform yukimi or some other type of move, you get punished because you are facing the other side suddenly, and the cameraman is against you at that time. It's that kind of move. So they are improving this move. I am very glad to see it that they noticed this. I thought they will never notice this move problem, but I'm glad. Okay, the second move, while rising 1 2. The opponent's behavior on landing the first and second hit has been modified. The second hit now launches the opponent into air, allowing for more consistent follow up attacks when the opponent is hit near the wall. To minimize the impact of these changes on the overall damage of aerial combos, damage of its first hit has been adjusted from 9 to 8, and the damage of second hit has been adjusted from 18 to 8. Wow, 18 to 8. Wow. So, let me show you this while rising 1 plus 1 and 2. They are now you see it. You can launch. It is a launchable. You can do this. It is a combo, but sometimes when you are in not in completely focus, you whiff this punish because this move this move never hits. When you are playing very fast, this move never hits. I don't know how it hits it here, but during match it's very uncommon that this move will hit. I will always use this move because it surely will hit and I can get my combo like this, because this move connects not very much during a match. Now I'm glad that they are gonna increase the amount of how the opponent goes into air. So it's good move, it's good changes, but I don't know why they are reducing the damage from 18 to 8. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. They should not reduce this damage. Zafina already does very small damages. On a complete combo hit, Zafina gets some kind of 70 damage. Comparing to Victor easily goes to 90 damage. So I think they should not reduce Zafina damage anymore. Okay, the last change to Zafina is during Scarecrow stance 3. Change the behavior when hitting a crouching opponent to match the behavior when hitting a standing opponent. Okay. The adjustment aims to mitigate the issue of the second hit whiffing. Okay, so this Scarecrow stance, this move. If first move is mid, but the second move is high. So for example, sometimes when your opponent is crouching and you do this, the first move will connect, but the second move, if the opponent keep pressing down, the second move would not connect. So they are fixing this issue, and I'm glad that they noticed this and they are improving this move. So I'm glad that they made some adjustment to Zafina as well, and they are improving. They are actually now thinking to make Zafina at a better state to play. But I think this patch is fine overall. They are, now we can say that the Tekken 8 management is actually working on the problems the players were having, and I'm glad they are making these changes. You can read the all these patch notes on the Tekken official Tekken official Japan website. It's available. I will put the link in description as well. See you next time. This is Tata.